Hello, it's Phil Thatch, and
Casey Thatch.
it is February the 5th, and a while back, we were at the house and we were watching the collaboration video that I did with David Sailors, and I was watching it with Casey and Heather, and Casey saw it and she said, I can do that, I want to do that, I want to go there, I want to see that place. So here we are at the trailhead for Middle Creek Falls, and it has been raining all day long. It just stopped in the last hour or so. And so we are coming here to see, I don't know if we're going to see Middle Creek Falls or just Middle Creek, but we're coming. So here we are. Okay, we're about to get our first views of the creek, and it is rocking and rolling pretty good up here. I think this may be rolling even stronger than it was when I came here on Halloween after it had rained all day. What do you think about this?
It's going really fast.
Yeah? Going
Yeah.
pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the trail goes up the side of the mountain here. Okay, we've made it up to that huge rock. Don't go under it, please.
Okay.
Although I did go under it when I was up here on Halloween.
Just like my old man. Thank you.
Okay, we can see the falls pretty good now. Casey's still making it.
Let's turn back.
Okay, so this is my fourth time coming here, and this is the first time I've taken the high trail all the way. Like whenever there's a choice to go down, go up, and this has been the easiest trip here so far. Trouble is, where I want to be is down there on that boulder that's directly in front of the falls, and I think with this ultra high flow, I don't think we're going to be able to get there, but we'll get somewhere pretty close. So right here, we're actually up creek a little bit from Middle Creek Falls, and it's pretty awesome the way it's cascading off this mountain, but it's not as pretty as Middle Creek Falls itself is, which is kind of right over there. Okay, so I've decided to try to make a shot of this because it's so awesome, but it's a really, really wide scene, and I've got the 24-70 on, and that's not going to be enough, so I got the 14-24 with me, so I'm going to switch to that and see if that works. Okay, I got so much stuff I'm recording. There's a cascade at the top of that hill coming down. There's a cascade over here. There's falls directly in front. There's even a little falls over here, and all of it's in this shot. 14 millimeters, f14, 1/2 a second, 5-second timer. Tripod needs to be up higher. Because down there you can't see that cascade back there. Might even need to be over some. There's an absolutely ridiculous amount of stuff in this composition. I'm focusing on that log that's going across, but at f14 everything should be in focus. 5-second timer. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so in this 14mm shot, I got a lot of stuff in, but all the rest of the photos in this video, I'll be concentrating on just this top right portion of this shot. But here is the huge area that was taken in by the first photograph, which is going to be my favorite photo of the day. Okay, I'm making another shot now with the, I still have the 14 to 24 on, a little bit further up. The last shot was from that rock over there. And this one's just of this part right here. I'm at f16 now, half a second, still low 1 on the ISO. Really, really low composition. And I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. 5-second timer. My focus point's, oh shit, hope I'm not in the picture. My focus point's right on that rock. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Really could probably speed that shutter speed up some. I'm gonna try it at 1/4 second and f13. See if it does better. Okay, I'm gonna try that same thing, but I'm gonna go higher and see if it's better. It's at that low height, it's kind of too much about this. I'll try to get it to be a little bit more about that. 5-second timer, 1/4 second. Yeah, I think that's better. This is another example of how I like shorter shutter speeds than many waterfall photographers prefer. A lot of people shoot waterfalls at 3, 4, 5 seconds. I prefer a half a second, and this particular area, a half a second was just too long. It muddied everything up. All right, Casey, let's make a picture of you. So I decided to make a photograph of Casey in front of the waterfall, and it was good that this particular waterfall works well at 1/4 second, because that's less time for Casey to have to sit perfectly still for the photo. And I like this little semi-glamour shot of Casey sitting on the rock in front of the waterfall. Well, I crashed the Mavic Mini. I think what's happening with it when I'm flying around these waterfalls, and it happened to me at the Rainbow Lake waterfall and a little bit at Rainbow Falls and a lot here, is these downward sensors on the bottom of the drone. When I'm flying low over fast moving water, they see that water, and these things are trying to keep the drone from moving, and they see the water moving, and the drone tries to follow the water. So I was over here, and the drone started going away from me really quick, so I took over and flew it away, but it was fighting me. And finally I said, I just got to make sure that the drone does not land in the water, because if it does, it's gone. So I just flew it over here and sideways and crashed into, I guess it was that tree, right? I hit that tree, and it did break one of these paper thin propellers, which I have plenty of replacements, but otherwise the drone's no worse for wear. I just gotta be careful flying the drone really close to fast moving water, because it does not work. I said, Casey, you think I should fly the drone? And she said,
No, you're gonna crash it. And I was right.
I put the 24 to 70 on with a circular polarizer and made a couple more shots looking up that way, and then I did some slow motion video there and some more right here. And now we're going to try to hike out of here, and there's Casey, who is dancing to try to stay warm.
Yes.
And stuff.
You should do it.
Okay, I'm dancing too.
Dancing.
Whoa, almost fell.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here is that up close shot with the 24 to 70 at 50 millimeters of just the top right hand side of the water area where Casey and I spent the day. Okay, so me and Miss Casey have made it through the most difficult part of the hike. It's kind of easy and almost trail-like.
Yeah.
The rest of the way. Taking the high route the whole way is definitely the way to go, I say, as someone who's visited this place 4 times. But we couldn't get down to the little triple falls of Middle Creek Falls, which was the small one today. The one we went to up the creek from there was much more serious. So we're going to continue to make our way back to the car. Casey is waving. Yeah. So during the hard part of the hike, I had my camera in the backpack, but now it's much easier as Casey falls, and we can have the camera out for a little bit of the hike. This place is really awesome. There's so many great waterfalls on Middle Creek. You know, so many videos I've made from Middle Creek, 2 from way upriver of here and 4 from down here. This is a cool place, and we appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Don't fall. Big step, big step, big step, big step. Our theme song is Going on a Trail. It's pretty good. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I said to myself when they were talking about flash flood warnings and stuff, I said, if this water right here is up to the trail, we're not going.
But it wasn't.
So we went. It's the name of the next creek.
Bad
Yeah.
Oh, I was scared to say. I was like, I don't want you to get demonetized. Have you already said it?
No. Don't go on that side of the car.